I remember when I was a little kid like that, I never had nobody believe in me at all. I didn't even believe in myself either at all like that. And shit, all I did, well, all I can remember was just play my video games and draw and be in my own little imaginative world as well. Now, when it comes to believing in myself like that, I had to find that potential in me. I had to find that, I don't know, like I don't know what you call it like that. Maybe that willpower, that resilience, all that. What I mean by that is when I was growing up, I used to play a lot of fighting games like Dead or Alive 2 on Dreamcast, Super Smash Brothers Melee. Everybody know about that game, okay? What else? Capcom vs SNK. Now, you know when you get to that and oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention Crash Bandicoot, the whole series. Now, mind you though, it's always be that goddamn mid boss, that's that last boss on each stage, or doing the campaign or arcade mode of of these type of games that I'm talking about, and we want to quit. We want to quit, and we say like, "Fuck this game, I'm done." You know. Now, speaking of which, I'm gonna explain. Dead or Alive 2, one of my favorite top games of all time for me. Okay, before during the time it was Tekken like that, but we don't want to get into discussion about video games. So what I mean by that, I used to play survival mode on on normal or hardest difficulty. I can't remember. It's been so long, and each and every time I get my ass whooped. I mean, I get my head kicked in by the damn computer every damn time I play the game. Now, the thing about it is like when it came to that, I was like, okay, let me figure out what am I doing wrong. I practice. I practice every day. I practice every time. And doing survival mode, it was like, okay, what the hell's going on here? What am I doing wrong? So I just practice. I practice and I being attentive and notice my opponent's combos and whatnot. Now, hear me out. When it comes to that, that's attentiveness. Now, mind you, I'm using that word. I use that in my everyday life. When it comes to working, when it comes to things that I'm doing so far like that, like everything like that, I was using that attention for everything that I'm doing so far. And that was my courage within myself to believe in myself. The thing is though, like when I was growing up like that, like I was drawing, I was writing, I was doing all that. And I even challenged myself. Now, here's the thing: I challenged myself to go to a video game tournament at the time when I was living in Detroit, Michigan, 20 something years ago. I won third place. Fucking getting food. But yeah, I did it, and I challenged myself, and I that was my boost of confidence within myself. Now, the thing about it is, like, I can't say for everybody who don't believe in themselves or believe in themselves. I don't know if y'all do or y'all don't. You gotta find your own path, or you gotta surround yourself with positive people, and that's what I did as well too for myself. You gotta surround positive people who want to see you do better to do better for yourself. That's the thing. Problem is though, like here's the issue about like here's the issue about most people. Okay, sacrifice. What I mean by that is that like you gotta have sacrifice. You gotta do sacrifices, and you gotta make sacrifices, and plus of all, you gotta have boundaries. Now, what I mean by boundaries is the fact that like when it comes to certain people, certain individuals, family or friends or anybody, okay, that you grew up with or you cared for so long ago, people are not going to change. Only you would change you would change your ways, because at the end of the day, you got to worry about yourself and not worry about everybody else. That's the thing. You can't worry about like for example at work, you can't worry about X, Y, and Z while you're not worried about ABC. You get what I'm saying? That's the thing. Now, most people don't understand that shit. I had a coworker of mine like that, nervous breakdown and whatnot, and I talked to her like that. Like the thing about it is like, stop worrying about everybody else and worry about yourself. You know, and I'm going to keep telling that person every damn day, every single goddamn day. Stop worrying about everybody else and worry about your own goddamn self. You putting in that energy that's wasted for everybody else besides your own self. Okay, you could do so much more than worry about another person. Why the fuck you need to worry about another person? You can worry about your own goddamn self. The thing about is like when it comes to me, I'm not worried about nobody else. And unfortunately enough, this is the sacrifice that I'm talking about here. Those who I know, who I spoke to back then, years ago, I don't speak to them no more. I don't speak to them no more because the fact that like they don't want to see me grow. They don't want to see themselves grow. People gonna get jealous. People gonna get envious. People gonna get angry at you. Oh, Lewis ain't shit. Lewis don't do this for me. Lewis don't do that for me. Okay, so what? I'm doing more for myself than anything else. Like, why the hell do I need to worry about you? You gotta pick yourself up and move on with your life. When I put myself first now, all my life I've been I put everybody else first, and then I put myself second. Now, when I put myself first and I put everybody second, it's an issue. Why is that? Why is it an issue if you don't want to see me grow? And then some. Why is the issue that I'm pouring my own cup now, rather pouring your own cup? No, we don't do tit for tat. No, damn all that. We don't do that no more. Okay. The thing about it is like for the first time. Okay, so just let's let you know been recording for a minute. I've been working on myself, and what I mean by that, I got a new apartment. I was in a small little stash, little crack in the wall, little hole in the wall type shit. Okay, and now I'm in a bigger apartment, and my dream of the YouTube platform is going to come to fruition. It's just that I gotta be consistent and then keep on going at it, which I am right now. Now, think about it's like when I say that, when I say things like, "Oh, I'm working on myself," this and that, I do work on myself mentally and physically. Meaning, where so like, what's the next step for me? My only issue was two issues for me. Was that when I accomplished a goal, I kept pushing the goalposts past me and said, "Okay, what's next?" I never sat down and accomplished myself until the night before or the morning when I got done doing my setup. I broke down in happy tears. For the first time in many years, I broke down in happy tears because I work hard for myself and I work hard for what I love to do. Never in my life I done that. Never in the 40 years of my life on this God green earth that I never done that at all. And I'm happy about myself for that. I did something that I had people help me out who cared about me. And now the world's my oyster now, okay? I'm not bashing on nobody. I'm not saying nobody, but you can do so much better like that. But you got to make the sacrifice. That's what it is. You got to see that, okay, if this and that is not giving me what I need, then I gotta figure out for my own self. Trust and believe me, it's hard, it's difficult, but that's life. Life is difficult. Life is going to give you challenges, but you gotta learn from those challenges so that way you can move up in your life. That's the thing. You gotta sit down and tell yourself, what do I want and what I don't want? Or better yet, is what do I do need and what I don't need? That's the thing. I'm happy for myself. I'm happy to where it's like I'm getting where I want to be at right now. And I'm not there yet. No, I'm not there yet. But at the same time, I'm getting there. And like when it comes to distractions, I like back, you can look at my videos. I don't distract myself to certain things at all in my life no more. I don't. I don't give to people that I can't give to myself. I can't do it. I will listen. I was suggest, but I cannot give so much. And this is where I'm talking about what boundaries. boundary sets in. When you have boundaries, you gotta have more respect for yourself than anybody else. Or the same way as well, too. You gotta have more respect for yourself than anything else, okay? And that's what I have right now. I got more respect. More respect. That's why I love myself more and then some. I'm gonna keep on doing these videos so that way you can understand where I stand at in my life and then some. Okay. Because when it comes to my life is no better different than anybody else. Okay. I don't know what's going on with your life. I don't know what's going to happen in your life. But at the same time, don't quit. Keep on pushing. Keep doing the work. It doesn't matter if it's 15 minutes in a day or 20 minutes a day or an hour a day. Keep doing it. Don't give a damn what people tell you or whatnot. Okay, keep doing it. Until next time, man. Peace and one love. Take care.